Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while since my last video, and today I wanted to post a video about a particular wallet that I've come across that you may, like myself, may have never heard of before. Actually curious to see if you have, and if you have, please feel free to comment below. But it's the Zenlet 2 Plus series wallet. And what got me interested about this particular wallet, in addition to the other hundreds of other wallets that I own, is the form factor and I guess the fact that it's aluminium and a little bit different. So without further ado, let me show you what it's all about, and you can let me know what you think of it. Okay, so if you think to yourself, what on earth are you talking about, Sash? Well, this is the Zenlet wallet there. It comes on this very basic yet neat cardboard box, similar to something that you fancy in your iPhone may come in. Here's a bit of info around the actual wallet itself, but I suppose in summary, it is designed to fit 5 embossed cards plus 3 flat cards, and it's an aluminium plus stainless steel material. They also claim that you can fit 11 flat cards or 7 embossed. And it came out in 2014 initially on the Kickstarter. So let's have a closer look at the actual wallet itself. It's all about. So I'll put the box aside. So what you got here is what I would call, although it's aluminium and some parts are stainless steel, it does feel very very plastic. Here's the Zenlet logo there, if you can see it. It does feel very cheap. It feels very plastic, almost like a deck of playing cards, right? That's the sort of size you're talking about. In actual fact, it's about 100 mil length by 63.5 mil in width and about 16 millimeters in thickness, and it weighs 65 grams. And the idea behind this wallet is that you slide it down, you access your cards, close it, across here you access a few more cards. But it does have a few nifty tricks that I'm about to show you. So first things first, it's designed that it's RFID blocking, therefore scammers can't pick up your cards. But in saying that, it does offer one little secret feature, I suppose, where it comes with this little disc or this little insert where you can put a card inside it. So let's use the trusted Mikey here in Australia, which is a transport card. They're using a public transport. So this card here you can insert in this little device, and the idea is that when you slip this in here and you close it, like magic, it disappears. And the idea behind that is the top of this now, which is plastic, and this is a removable cover, you can buy different patterns, whatnot, is when I get to the train station, I can tap that, scan it. Now that can be your credit card, that can be your transport card, whatever the case may be, but it does allow you to have one access to a card that does need scanning, and anything behind it is RFID protected. And where that card now lives is under here. Right, so nifty little design, allowing you to have quick access cards. Now, let's just jam a few cards and just to show you how it actually works. Okay, ideally, you've got your wallet here that's open. You chuck in your cards that you're using. You close it. Okay, now it's playing hard to get. Okay, you close it, and when you open it, it should fan your cards, so you can see them all, and I've got a malfunction. Interesting. Let's try that again. Okay, take 2. The reason it didn't work is for some reason the card that was in the little secret slot must have been a bit too thick. But here it is, and actually, as you can see, it is an absolute fingerprint magnet. Just give it a bit of a clean. Okay, so you've got your cards in there now, and I'm ready to transact. I need to get a card out, pull it open, and you have access to your cards that you've inserted. Ideally, what you can do is you press it down and the cards now become slightly more accessible. Take out the card, finish with it, put it back in. As soon as you close it, it's nice and compact. You open it and it lines up again itself. Now, you also have a second compartment at the bottom, which slides out to the side. Voila. Where in here you can actually add, for example, other cards, whether it be business cards, or I'll probably pick the worst card I can pick, but you know, it may be a business card, it may be whatever the case you choose. Even so much so that you can actually insert coins. What is going on today is just not my day. They just add some coins. And when you shut this here, it's going to be rattly as anything, but you get the gist. Open it up, take it out, or ideally, you may choose to use this as a card. So you put your card in there, close it, so you can add another 2 cards in here, and you got an additional card at the bottom. Or alternatively, if you're someone that carries cash around, you know, you are gonna need to fold it a couple of times in order for it to fit in there, but you can even squeeze some cash in there too, and off you go. So look, pretty great idea it seems at the start, but to be honest with you, I've got big hands and I still struggle because it's not really comfortable to hold, to actually open it and close it. So for me to open it fully, it's all the way down there. Even my reach isn't that big. So open it like this, fan it out, you got access to your cards, take out the card you need, put it back in there, close it, and off you go. And then from this side here, you got your cash and your additional cards. Does it work? Yes, it works. The couple of times that I did use it and I took it out and left it on the table, the questions I got was, what's that? The kids thought it was a bit of a gimmicky toy, and that it's going to actually fall apart. And well, it does. If I can just show you a bit of an example of the sound. So I'll just give the top a bit of a tap, and then the bottom. You know, it's not the most highest quality device that you would have come across, but it does serve a purpose. It does look nifty. It does look different. I'm sure it would be a great conversation starter. Just not one for me. I don't like the fact that it's so hard and rigid. When you put it in your pocket, you can really see that bulge in your jeans, for example, or your dress pants, whatever the case may be. And then once again, the opening and closing. I for one use about 8 cards, and there's no way in hell I can fit them all. Especially if you've got like a Chipolo card, which is the like an AirTag card. That's about the thickness of 3 different cards, and it really adds a bulk, and that opening and closing doesn't work. It struggles. So, and then when you have to get the cash out, you know, even that is a bit of a task in itself. So look at that. It's fiddly, it's fidgety, it bends to do bits and pieces, then it gets stuck. So unless you get the right angle, I'm not a fan. I'm actually not a fan at all. You know, the instructions it comes with, it's quite sort of detailed on what you need to do and how you need to do it. So much so that it even has a QR code which takes you to a video on how you can set it up and use it. But I've gone through all that. I've had a bit of a play. I used it for about a week, and it's not for me. Most likely go to a Good Home on Marketplace or somewhere else. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is this something that you could get used to using? Is there another one that I should look at that's sort of similar form factor? I know there's been a lot of these aluminium wallets where they pop up with as little suitcases, or they come up with these little other ideas. Even my Secret, I use my Secret all the time, and that's got a little bit more function and comfort. But this, not a big fan. Well, I hope that video was informative. If you haven't come across this wallet before, well, now you have. I for one haven't. I tried using it for a while and it just didn't do it for me. It was too rigid, it was too hard, and it was a pain opening and closing, and it wasn't a very solid fit. So it's not one that I will continue to use, but maybe every now and then. Nevertheless, it was different. Don't regret getting it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And once again, thank you for tuning in. My name is Sash and this is ST Reviews. Goodbye.